Perfect.
I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I been in my bag going crazy. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I been in my bag going crazy. Bitch, I'm not.
First off, fuck your bitch in the clique you claim. West side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife. We bust on bad boys, niggas fuck for life. Plus, Puffy tryna see me weak, hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia some more.
I think a little higher. I think a little higher.
Real Hollywood story. ChipNDale Rescue Rangers, the show that defined a generation and turned two unknown chipmunks into international superstars. But as success took ChipNDale to new heights,
To many more seasons of the Rescue Rangers.
We were living the dream, dancing the Roger Rabbit with Roger Rabbit.
no one ever imagined it could all come crashing down. Torn by vanity.
You look different.
Hey, it's no secret I had the CGI surgery done.
Consumed by temptation.
My love of cheese got the best of me. I just love it so much.
More, please. More, please.
Is it possible that two living legends are destined to reunite?
I'm thinking reboot.
Nobody wants a reboot.
It's the Rescue Rangers!
You need a disguise or something. Grab the first thing you can.
What? Rescue Rangers 2.0.
This place looks weird.
Remember that animation style where everything looked real, but nothing looked right?
Who are you?
Are you talking to us?
Obviously.
But it looks like you're talking to that window.
It actually looks like I'm looking right at you.
Okay.
Look at my eyes, looking right at your eyes.
Yeah.
What's the first thing that pops into your head when I say ChipNDale? I bet it's these guys! But certainly the second would be those rascally cartoon chipmunks, ChipNDale. What if I did something like...
I am into nuts!
Good, I love it.
Great stuff!
Just want to remind you guys I'll be at FanCon this afternoon. Hey, watch out! I'm keeping myself fit and, you know, my updated modern look.
Don't you think you'd have more fans here if Chip did these events with you?
I hadn't thought about him in a while. I should give him a call. See how life's treating him.
Life is the worst, which is why you need good insurance. A message on my landline. I don't like that.
I know you're still mad about Rescue Rangers getting canceled, but I've just got a call from the police and I need your help.
That my best friend,
I searched the perimeter. No clues.
Why would there be? 6 missing tunes in a month and not one clue.
Oh no!
Chip!
Dale, you look different.
It's no secret I had the CGI surgery. What's been up with you?
You know, this, that, other vague things to fill the space of this conversation.
Cool.
We can see what we can find out and then pass it along to the officer. But that's all we're gonna do.
So you're saying the Rescue Rangers are back? Yes!
You two come poking around where you don't belong, and I can't have that.
Run!
I got him! What are you looking at?
Honestly, your weird dead eyes.
Over here!
Go get him!
This is awesome!
I was always more of an Alvin and the Chipmunks person.
You monster.
It was like professional. Same time. Jinx! You owe me a non-brand specific cola. What? That was crazy! Somebody call Guinness Book! This is incredible! Oh, we lost. You know the crazy thing is? Wait. Where are we?
The bootleg movies here the whole time, not overseas.
It's all over. Just give yourself up.
Oh, that actually made me dizzy.
Watch out!
Hey, get out of the way, you...
Yoo-hoo! Silly buddy. Remember that stuff?
Let's finish this.
You never should have been a cop in the first place. Any last one?
Don't be so fragile.
This is bad. Come on, use that big old brain of yours, Chip.
Get right under it. Now do it.
Okay, you're right.
To do this to you every week.
Come on, where are they? Right.
Ow!
Here, give it a good whack.
Okay, things are getting weird. Huh? Huh?
This is the FBI. Go, go, go!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Ow, stupid teeth! I think I just bit my toe!
You thought you could beat us? Ah!
Don't you rescue rangers, ChipNDale, when there's danger.
No, you're just pranking me. I'm not falling for this twice. Oh? You didn't have any friends.
You're a great kid is not taking any risk at all. You'll find a friend.
More than you needed me. I let you feel like you were second banana because I wanted to. I shouldn't have treated you that way. Saved my life.
You do the same for me.
Bootleg movies here. You don't think... Monty! Okay, slow down.
You see him?
We thought we lost you.
Oh, thank goodness you never got...
Wow, look at what you guys did.
You're under arrest.
Hey, Ellie, get over here.
None of this would have been possible without her. And as it turns out, she's a...
Fan.
Crikey! I'd cry if I didn't rise.
Divine.
Sometimes I can't tell what you guys like more. Eating
How long does it last?
the worse the joke.
That is not what I meant. I mean, maybe. I'd have to see the script first.
A pop star to do the theme song?
Yeah, right. Like a super serious version, even though...
Oh, slipping through the cracks, but these are picking up the slack. There's no case to be. No, it never fails once there is all. ChipNDale. Fine. Looked under every wave the day. They're never far away. Whatever's wrong, it's all. It's trouble. Bad guys. Seeked up. ChipNDale. When it's danger. No, somehow whatever's wrong, it's all.
The Rescue Rangers!
Darkwing, say it with me. We want Darkwing. What a load of malarkey.
What's up? What's up, you guys? Back in another video. It's your boy PJZoo21. I just want to say welcome back to my channel. And also, how you guys doing this fine Sunday afternoon? And I also want to say, if you're happy and you're sad, then my entertainment should bring you joy. And let me see what else. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Be post share to all social media platforms. And also, don't forget to hit the post notification bell for future videos. I cannot talk, like, seriously. Okay, so with this like movie reaction, I did not see like the show. Hold on, I didn't even say this bullshit too. Hold on, give me 1 second. Didn't even save it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, so like this was like a old show like back in the, give me a second, I think it's, let me see, okay. Damn, I thought- Okay. So yeah, so this show was back in the late '80s, and it's called ChipNDale Rescue Rangers. So I wasn't born around that year, so like I did not see this show, but it's still like a reference, like a similar reference to Alvin and the Chipmunks, like this, like it's on the nose, like this, like even the CGI is on the nose for Dale's character or Chip's. I forgot. No, Chip's character. Yeah. So give me a second. Okay. So with this I think it's either no, I think it's either a remake or a reboot. So of like a live action of the show. So with this movie, titled ChipNDale Rescue Rangers, it starts off with in a world co-populated by humans and cartoon characters. Chip and Dale meet in elementary school and become best friends. They later relocate to Hollywood, and after casting as extras in commercials and shows, go on to star in the successful television series Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers in the early 1990s. Yeah, late 1980s, early 1990s. When Dale gets his own show, Double O Dale, the two have a falling out, leading to both shows' cancellation. 30 years later, Chip is a successful but delusion insurance salesman, while Dale spends most of his time on the fan convention circuit. The two are contacted by their old co-star Monterey Jack, who owes money to the Criminal Valley gang due to his stanky cheese addiction. Monty warns the pair of trafficking operation where tunes are kidnapped, have their appearances altered, and are shipped overseas to produce bootlegs of their works for the rest of their lives. Later that night, the two are informed that Monty has been kidnapped. They meet Police Captain Putty and Officer Ellie Steckler. The latter reveals herself to be a big Rescue Rangers fan, and with the police hands tied, she suggests Chip and Dale investigate on their own. Chip and Dale visit Bjornson, the cheesemonger, Monty's cheese dealer, and asks about the Valley Gang. They are taken to the uncanny Valley part of town and meet the gang's leader, Sweet Pete, an adult version of Peter Pan, and his henchmen Bob and Jimmy. Realizing that they are investigating his bootlegging business, Pete tries to capture the pair, but the Chipmunks escape. The two later share their discoveries with Ellie, learning that she is shunned by Putty due to acting on a bad tip and rating Nickelodeon Junior Studios with negative results. With Ellie's help, the Chipmunks sneak into a bathhouse to steal Pete's fitness tracker. They trace his movements to a dark warehouse, although it is already abandoned by the time the police arrive. Inside, they find a large operating machine designed to alter the Toons' bodies, along with several Toons parts, including Monty's mustache. At the police station, the pair argue over the loss of Monty and their past feud, but smell the scent of Monty's cologne. Realizing either Putty or Ellie is working with Sweet Pete, the two flee the station. At the ongoing FanCon, they try to convince Ugly Sonic to ask his FBI contacts for help. But Pete and his henchmen arrive, having tracked Dale using his social media posts in the ongoing chase. Bob is restrained by Tigra and Lemire and arrested. But Chip is caught by Pete and Jimmy and taken to the warehouse. Ellie is also lured there by Putty, revealing he is part of the Valley Gang and has been covering for Pete, including giving Ellie the false Nick Jr. tip. Sweet Pete has Ellie call Dale to lure him into the warehouse, but Ellie sends a coded message using a Rescue Rangers episode. Dale realizes Ellie is in trouble and contacts Gadget and Zipper, now married with children, for help. Dale enters the warehouse using a firework, which gets lodged into the machine, stops it before it can be used on Chip. The machine goes haywire, transforming Jimmy into a fairy and Pete into a giant amalgamation of various Toons. While Ellie fights and defeats Putty, Pete chases Chip and Dale to a warehouse, revealing it to also be where the bootlegs are filmed. The Chipmunks lure Pete to the docks and use a ploy from a Rescue Rangers episode to trap him. The FBI, led by Ugly Sonic, arrive to arrest Sweet Pete, who fires a cannonball at Chip, but Dale takes the hit. Chip fears Dale is dead and apologizes for his behavior over the years. But Dale reveals he was protected by a golden pog Chip gave him. The Chipmunks free all the bootlegged Toons, including Monty, and the Rescue Rangers reunite. Dale introduces them to Ellie, who decides to open her own detective agency. As the team departs, Dale convinces them to film a Rescue Rangers reboot, which is later released to be a great success. So, with some observations like throughout this movie, I only have one. Like, they brought back Ugly Sonic, like, because like I remember they when they first introduced the movie for Sonic the Hedgehog, like they used that Ugly Sonic design, and they were gonna go with that until the fans, the audience, the people was like, yo, change that, redesign that now, son. Like I said, because that's not Sonic, son. That's somebody that's somebody that just like that just said like that didn't take their time into like making Sonic like original. Like they were like, yo, just put that in the works and whatnot. So I'm I'm glad that they found a place for Ugly Sonic, like for that design. Like they didn't just like throw away in the garbage. Like they didn't just say like, yo, it's a bad design. Let's not use it anymore. They found a way to put it in a different movie. So like I'm glad that they did that for Ugly Sonic. So some cast for ChipNDale Rescue Rangers. We had John Mulaney and Andy Samberg voice Chip and Dale respectively, while Will Arnett and Eric Bana voice Sweet Pea and Monterey Jack. Bottom row, Keegan Michael Key Seth Rogen, J.K. Simmons, and Kiki Lane, respectively, play the roles of Bjornsson, the cheesemonger, Bob, Captain Putty, and Detective Ellie Steckler. If y'all know who Kiki Lane is, she's the one that played one of Eddie Murphy's daughters in Come to America 2. John Mulaney as Chip, the once heroic, intelligent, and unflappable leader and co-founder of the Rescue Rangers, who upheld a strong moral standard and now works as a risk-averse and jaded assurance salesman. Trace McNally briefly provides the voice acting for Chip's chipmunk voice, crediting as a high-pitched Chip, reprising her role from the original series. Mason Blomberg as young Chip, Andy Samberg as Dale, Chip's fun-loving best friend and co-founder of the Rescue Rangers, who possesses an impulsive mindset and now makes a living with fan convention appearances. Dale's present-day appearance is depicted with photorealistic computer animation, unlike the cel-shaded animation of his former teammates. This was explained in universe as getting CGI surgery, an equivalent to a plastic surgery. Corey Burton briefly provides the voice acting for Dale's chipmunk voice, credited as a high-pitched Dale, reprising his role from the original series. Juliet Doningfield as young Dale, Will Arnett as Sweet Pea, a middle-aged and overweight version of Peter Pan who became a crime boss after being fired due to his age. Eric Bana as Monterey Jack, a cheese-loving Australian mouse and a member of the Rescue Rangers. The character was originally voiced by Peter Cullen and Jim Cummins in the original series. Keegan-Michael Key as Bjornsson, the cheesemonger, a Muppet-like puppet henchman who works for Sweet Pea. Key also voices a frog coworker of Chip. Seth Rogen as Bob, a motion capture Viking dwarf henchman who works for Sweet Pea. Bob is loosely based on the motion capture characters of the Polar Express and Beowulf. Rogen also reprises his voice roles of Pumbaa from the 2019 version of The Lion King, Master Mentence. Oh wait, hold up. Master Mentence. I don't know what I'm saying. From the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, and B.O.B. or Bob from Monsters vs. Aliens. J.K. Simmons as Captain Putty, a Gumby-esque claymation police captain who is investigating the missing tune cases. Kiki Lane as Ellie Steckler, a rookie LAPD officer and lifelong fangirl of Rescue Rangers. And also, yeah, with this movie, we never got to the part where like she said her grandmother had like had the tapes of Rescue Rangers, and that's how like she was a big fan. But they weren't playing any episodes like in the town that she was born and lived in. So like we never like cleared that up in that situation. So Tim Robinson as Ugly Sonic, a version of Sonic the Hedgehog who appears in his scrapped original design from his 2020 feature film adaptation. Fleur Berg as DJ Harzo Signaka. I'm not saying a snake DJ who is a fan of Chip and Dennis Haysbert as Zipper, a housefly and member of the Rescue Rangers. He and Gadget eventually got married and had children after the show's cancellation, while also speaking English. Corey Burton also provides Zipper's unintelligible buzzing sounds from the original series. Tress McNally as Gadget Hackwrench, inventive mouse and member of the Rescue Rangers. She and Zipper eventually got married and had kids after the show cancellation. McNally reprises her role from the original series. Devon McDonald as Jimmy, a CGI polar bear henchman who works for Sweet Pea. Director Avika Schaffer alluded Jimmy's appearance to the Coca-Cola polar bear. Chris Parnell as Dave Balneri, Dale's agent. Additionally, Jeff Bennett reprises his role as Lumir, who has his appearance from the 1991 version of Beauty and the Beast, from Kingdom Hearts 2 and theme park attractions. Liz Kaka, oh my god, give me a second. Liz Kakowski voices Tigra, who is modeled after her appearance in Avengers United They Stand, and Officer O'Hara. Rachel Bloom voices Flounder from 1989 version of The Little Mermaid, Cubby of the Lost Boys from Peter Pan, Chip's mom, and bootleg Bart Simpson, among other characters. Stephen Curtis Chapman voices Baloo from the 2016 version of The Jungle Book, who is stated to have been the same Baloo from the Tailspin before having CGI surgery. Charles Fletcher reprises his role as Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit. David Tennant reprises his role as Scrooge McDuck from 2017 version of DuckTales. Alan Oppenheimer voices both He-Man and Skeletor, reprising his role as the latter from the original He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Yormer Tacone voices the DC Extended Universe version of Batman, along with other minor series. The Shredder's right arm from the 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series. Pete and Darkwing Duck, in addition to voicing bootleg versions of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Archival recordings of Betty Lou Gerson as Cruella de Vil were used for the chimeric Sweet Pete's Laughter. Akiva Schaffer provides voices for numerous minor roles, including E.T., while also appearing in live action as the director of the original show. Paula Abdul appears as a de-aged version of herself, alongside MC Scat Cat from her video for Opposites Attract, and also voices the 3D reporter modeled after her. Paul Rudd appears in a live-action cameo as himself. Original Rescue Rangers co-creator Taz Stone's cameos as the voice of the studio executive. In the spirit of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the film features numerous appearances of other animated characters from Disney and other third-party properties that appear without dialogue. Among the Disney characters include the Three Little Pigs, the Magic Carpet from the 1992 version of Aladdin, Linda Flynn Fletcher from Phineas and Ferb, The Little House, Doc McStuffins, Winchell and Duckin from Wreck-It Ralph, and Professor Norton Nimble, Ward, and Metz from the original series. Non-Disney characters include two of the cats from the 2019 film adaptation of Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Cats, Robert Crumb's Mr. Natural, Blaster from the Transformers, several characters from My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Randy Marsh from South Park, Butthead from Beavis and Butthead, McGruff the Crime Dog, and Detective Flores from Big Mouth. Hold up. So on Rotten Tomatoes, 82% of 117 critics' reviews are positive, with an average rating of 7 out of 10. The website's conscience reads, sometimes some reboots fall through the cracks, but ChipNDale Rescue Rangers picks up the slack with a fast, funny film that almost never fails. Metacritic, which uses a weighted average, assigned the film a score of 66 out of 100 based on 25 critics indicating generally favorable reviews. Frank Sneck of The Hollywood Reporter gave it a positive review, saying it succeeded where Space Jam: A New Legacy failed, and called it the funniest movie of the year so far, either animated or live action, or in the case both, since it ingeniously melds the two forms in the cleverest manner since Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Amy Nicholson of Variety wrote the frenetic and funny cross-breeding of live action and cartoon is both a reboot and an anti-reboot, a corporate-funded raspberry at corporate IP, a giddly, dumb, smart Alec committed to mocking its joke and making it too. So for the future references, after the film's release, writers Dan Greger and Doug Mann said they were interested in writing the script for a sequel, but it would depend on the popularity of the first film. So with the first film, I would say it was a good film. They even found a place for Ugly Sonic. And other than that, I would say like it was a good hit. Like you had some like A-list celebrities as like Seth Rogen, Andy Samberg, John Mulaney, J.K. Simmons. Like that nigga's a legend, son. Like seriously. So I would say, and let me just see like how much it was like. No, because the budget was 70 million. So I don't know how much was the box office at, because like is this coming oh no, it came in Disney Plus. So yeah, so yeah, when a movie like comes on a streaming service, like you don't know like how much money it's gonna make, because like people could either watch it like on illegal websites, or they could pay for they could pay for Disney Plus, or they could pay for illegally. I don't know who these people are, but I don't pay for illegally. I pay for my streaming services. Thank you. I don't. Yes. So yeah, so so that was ChipNDale Rescue Rangers, the remake of the 2022 movie, and the original series as well. And just let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about it. And also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost, share to all social media platforms. And also, don't forget to hit the notification button for future videos. And also, get the Pizzo Gang merch at teespring.com. That's PJ's And if you think the price is a little too high, then I have a promo code 2 as well. I have 2. You can use Welcome25, and you can also use Memoria, MEMORIA, no L, 25. And that code will be there until Tuesday. And you have to get 2 items for that code to activate too. For both of the codes to activate. And it's your boy PJ021 signing off, and we're Pizzo Gang.
Bitches, we keep on coming while we running for your juice. Steady gunning, keep on busting at the boots.